South Africa's smartphone explosion promises brand new opportunities for the commercially minded. And while we're behind African economies like Kenya in terms of MCommerce, we're definitely making progress, as Seth discovered.
What do you know about MCommerce? Correct, that's e-commerce with an M for mobile, and it's how you'll be buying stuff pretty soon if you aren't already doing it. Mobile commerce has come a long way as technology and mobile payments have evolved, from the initial premium rate SMS payments for 8-bit ringtone purchases to near-field communications, NFC to you and me. Enabled smartphones where a simple swipe at the point-of-sale terminal is all that is required to purchase your new skinny jeans. Up until now, South African consumers have stuck to purchasing low-cost items via their mobile phones. Those sorts of products are a far cry from the designer stuff you'll find listed on high-end e-commerce marketplaces. Get ready for a statistics explosion. According to a 2012 Worldwide Work survey, only 4% of digital purchases of physical goods were done by South African mobile users, with the majority of online mobile purchases being made for airtime and mobile banking. This sounds like a little, but considering South Africa's digital leap to cheaper airtime and data, 3G coverage and the notable increase in online vendors and merchants in the past 3 years, the projected growth of physical purchases is set to increase exponentially. So what are the facts? There are more mobile phones than people in South Africa. The most recent survey shows that there are 60 million phones in South Africa, juxtaposed against a population estimated at 51 million people. Then there is the fact that more South Africans access the internet via their mobile devices than via traditional desktops. Lastly, real-world goods, like buying clothes or groceries, are gaining ground on the purchase of digital products, like songs and airtime. All of this sounds like the perfect fertile soil for a few savvy mobile stores to make use of this dreamlike opportunity. And South Africa's stores and merchants have sprung. From Kalahari.net, which has created their own shopping app to explore the burgeoning masses of mobile shoppers in South Africa, to grocery giants like Woolworths and Pick n Pay, who have made their sites mobile-friendly, the game seems to be on. Let's take a look at two local stores who are riding the mobile shopping wave like a boss. HelloPretty.co.za is a nice-looking but straightforward local e-commerce website, billing itself as a design marketplace. It's easy to navigate, and more importantly, it's easy to make a purchase. So as far as e-commerce websites in South Africa go, great, nice, good job. So why are we telling you about them? Because their desktop website isn't the most important part of their business anymore, and they're not the only ones. The Hello Pretty team noted that over a third of the purchases happening on their platform in 2014 were via mobile phones, with mobile sales growing at a much higher rate than any other revenue stream. And they're not the only South African platform experiencing a groundswell in mobile purchases. But you have to ask, what is Hello Pretty doing right? One word, curation. Mobile screen real estate is scarce. Almost everything your customer sees needs to be a top-selling item. There is quite literally no room for mediocrity. Traditionally, e-commerce strategy in South Africa has gone something like this. Launch on desktop, roll out a dedicated mobile version when you're swimming in cash. That process just got flipped on its head. Time for us to highlight the implications, my sweet ones. We'll use another word, disruption. It's a small, select group of South African e-commerce stores, including the likes of Groupon and Zando, that have made very serious play at mobile commerce. In simple terms, mid-level players with an aggressive MCommerce strategy stand every chance of eating the lunch of the larger, established platforms. Take Stately.co.za, for example. They're a curated e-commerce platform targeted specifically at South Africa's mushrooming housing estate communities. It's no small coincidence that the guys behind Stately are UX Foundry, who specialize in mobile platforms. This is a great example of targeted M-commerce. And in this day and age, strategy is what you need. So, the magic words are M-commerce, curation, and strategy. Bam! There's money on the table, there's cash to be had. And like the gold of old, it's in the palm of your hand.